money for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got tags. Water coming in.
The Western Conference NBA playoff.
We are just about ready to get underway. You look at the Rockets. They notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Well, if they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Schroeder, 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. DeRozan for 3.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's DeRozan. Takes it inside. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Murray outside. LaVine inside the three-point line. Şengün with the rebound. And here's Houston. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot it makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Şengün. Down low, shoots over Schroeder, and that one hits back iron. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep. It's a nice ball movement here by the Kings. In the corner, it's LaVine. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Thompson outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Thompson. One shot.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 5. And the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding timing on the rejection. Jabari Smith Jr. using that athleticism and length to perfection on deep.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Kings trail by 7. Outside, LaVine. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. And the shot is good. KD's got 5.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night. Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Sengun. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Smith.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
.153 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
For the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The Kings also at the sub. Monks checked in for Levine. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Houston leading by 7. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. DeRozan scanning the floor. The 17-footer. And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 8 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
1:02 left to play here in the first.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And he comes up with the deuce.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from them.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Monk. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Rockets.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
On the floor for Sacramento, Malik Monk out there with Ellis. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Saric in at the 4. Sinks the triple.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Saric outside. Pass to LaVine. Saric with the screen for LaVine. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Sengun with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. Sengun with the bucket.
When he gets moving, watch out now, because Sengun isn't going to slow down, and it's going to be hard to stop him.
Monk for three. Nailed from three-point land. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
The balance, the focus, Sengun shrugging off the contact inside.
Sacramento making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. 11-point game. Eubanks finds Monk. Levine wide open. Cranes the three-pointer. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
To the paint. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Sengun finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
The Kings trail by 10. Pass to Monk. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's KD. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Durant's got 10.
You know, you think back to his Achilles in the 2019 finals, that injury. Great to see Durant back in action. He's one of the best scorers ever. In my book, top 5 for sure.
Now here's Ellis. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Kings making a switch here. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Inside. Outside for Durant. Tough two from Durant.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Schroeder. In the corner, it's Levine. Saric outside. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
KD's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now Sengun after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Sengun. Sengun's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Sengun. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. The offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Adams outside. Here's Finney-Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings trail by 11. Schroeder, right side. Pass to Monk. Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Adams defending. And Adams sends it back. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets leading by 11. Thompson outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Schroeder. Still yet to score. No one near him. And good that time.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Unloads from 13. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Schroeder. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. In the corner, Murray with it. Craps in the tray. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. No good from Finney-Smith. Monk outside. Puts up a deep 3. And that concludes the first half. The Rockets on top. They're up by 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Kings, 27.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Sacramento Kings.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. We've seen Kevin Durant really a great game.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's KD in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Levine. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Rockets leading by 12. Now, here's Şengün. Fades. And no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Fades back. KD's shot is off. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And so Murray nails both of them. The Rockets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's DeRozan. That shot, no good. Great defense that time from Şengün. Shot from the wing. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Pass to LaVine. Now Schroeder. DeRozan for three. And it's sent back by KD. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Just 5 to shoot. LaVine kicks to Murray.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Thompson. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The Kings trail by 14. Pass to Schroeder. Thompson against DeRozan. LaVine for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Durant, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Here's LaVine with the shot. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Monks check in for the Kings. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Here's KD. Sacramento grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And it's good, 2 points.
Look at the touch on Schroeder's shot there, making that tough mid-range, Jay. Easy, slim pickings.
Thompson passes to Şengün.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. The Rockets again can't hit. The Kings trail by 11. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. DeRozan against Eason. DeRozan inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Thompson's got 9.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Houston making a switch here. Adams checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul.
The Kings have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact, getting to the free throw line.
Gets it down to single digits. He's got 6.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
Pass to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 9. Schroeder. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Van Vliet. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Van Vliet. And the 3 off target. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Houston leading by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Number 5.
To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Rockets lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. The Kings trail by 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. We've got Ellis. He's out there with Malik Monk. Drew Eubanks out there with Zach LaVine.
You know, battling inside, I like LaVine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
The first one falls. And so LaVine nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
3-pointer. KD's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Lets it go with a 3. Rebound collected by LaVine. LaVine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For 3, Durant. Kevin Durant. Bullseye. Money on the 3.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Monk with the ball, picked up by Thompson. There's Ellis with the 3 ball. Connects from 3-point range. Ellis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Şengün's checked in for Adams. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Kings. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, "This is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that." Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Puts it up from 15. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Ellis.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
From about 16. Using his length inside.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Schroeder outside for 3. Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Şengün. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
Poked away. He's in with it. Now guarded by Monk. Levine against Durant. Oh, Durant, what concentration.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Schroeder against Thompson. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. Misses the layup. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 5. Houston making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. Murray against Smith. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Şengün. Durant for 3. That shot is off. The Kings trail by 5. Schroeder outside. Wide open look here for Murray. Tries again. Levine kicks to Murray. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And 12 points for Keegan Murray.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Another miss by Houston.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And it's Schroeder missing. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Durant, good.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Timeout, Kings. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. For 3, Levine buries it from 3-point range. Levine's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
To take the lead. That one misses. Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. KD, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got 17 now, just in the second half. Sacramento's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars, LaVine, stepping up when it counts.
Here's KD. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And that's 31 points for Kevin Durant. The Kings shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. LaVine for 3. Again, LaVine missing. The Rockets shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And so here's Sacramento. It's a one-point game. Again, LaVine missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Durant, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Launches a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. For 3, Durant, it's money from deep.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Timeout, Kings. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Outside, LaVine launches from deep. He's off from 3. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. The game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Alperen Şengün.